Hey guys. Oh, that's the sun.
What up, people? So, living with the littles.
Yeah, it's us.
And sorry we've been away. Life has been happening. Sorry about the light too.
It's good. It's good.
Does that help?
Yeah. No.
A little bit. No.
A little bit. It's pretty outside.
Yeah, it's pretty outside.
But it is what, babe?
Life has been happening. Things have been going on. One of the major things, which I love, my sister got married. Congratulations, Anitra and Marvin.
Congratulations to the Mrs. and the Mr.
And speaking of wedding tones and things of that nature, it's our anniversary.
It's our anniversary.
Yesterday was 21st. The 21st
March
was our
21st. 9 years married, 11 and a half years together.
Yes.
Almost 11 and a half
Feels
years.
like longer.
11 years together, 9 years married.
Feels like
That's amazing. So, you know, husband has a surprise tonight.
Yeah, she looks fancy. Her get up is
I got a little one shoulder.
She's being fast.
Get up, you know. Just, you know, my iWatch, or Apple Watch, shall I say. My Pandora bracelet, my James Avery bracelet, and my other James Avery bracelet, my James Avery necklace and Mother's Love charm, and, you know, a little Gucci earrings, okay? He has on a do-rag, guys.
I gotta keep my hair straight and fresh.
Yes. So, guys, I don't know where we're going.
Don't know where you're going. Okay.
I'm super excited. No. Which is a good thing, because usually I figure it out.
No, you don't. You're nosy. That's what that is.
I'm not nosy. I just...
Nosy.
It's called discernment.
No,
Ooh,
it's called being nosy.
Okay, makeup is on fleek.
It's called being nosy.
Makeup by 90 Land Beauty, which is me.
So this is what is happening tonight. We're going to eat. We're going to eat, right? And
we'll show you guys our outfits later.
She has no idea where we're going.
I don't, but I'm hungry.
Do you have a guess of where we're going?
I said J Prime.
No.
I don't know, but is there seafood there at least? Because I really, really want seafood.
You want seafood? Yeah, there's seafood.
Or
there.
A steak, too. Or surf and turf, both. But I really like, I'm feeling lobster tail-ish, and
lobster tail.
and a small steak, like a 6 or 8 ounce sirloin, or something of that nature.
You don't even do sirloin. That's interesting.
Yes, I do. Then what is it that I do?
Nah, you do
filet mignon.
That's not how you say it.
I know, filet mignon. But yeah, guys. So this sun is very bright, but it's very, very pretty here. Very nice day, very nice night. We got off of work early today to take Harper for her follow-up doctor's appointment, because we had a urgent care visit on the 15th. And during that urgent care visit, I think her allergies just flared up really bad, just like me, because I had an urgent care visit as well a couple of days prior, and I was acute sinusitis, which you guys don't know, but years ago, when we were dating, babe, like 8 years ago, it's been since I've had that. I was gonna say a sinuplasty, but it was a balloon plasty, which is they went up my nose and my sinuses, put a balloon in, pumped it up, and it literally felt and sounded like, it didn't hurt, but it sounded like popcorn popping.
It was rather interesting, because I was there to watch.
Yeah, Ricky was actually there as my boyfriend at the time.
It wasn't nasty at all.
And he was actually there, and
intriguing.
there was about 15 other. I guess I was like a case study or something. I don't know. Anyway, acute sinusitis, so I had to take a steroid shot and an antibiotic.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
Sure did. And you still got problems.
I don't. I just sound a little bit nasally still, but my antibiotic was for 10 days, so I'm not through with it yet. I still have about 3 days left.
So baby
then
girl,
I'll be complete. But baby girl is good.
She's good.
Took her to her pediatrician. Everything is good with her. So she's good. Lungs were clear. She weighs the same as her brother, which is very crazy, because our son is 5 years old and she's 2. And they don't weigh the same. I shouldn't say that, but She's 25 pounds and he's 29. That's the same to me. That is insane. But yeah, he's a little, but he's very active. But he eats, like he's starting to pick up on his eating now. Now he's actually saying them hunger pains are coming through, and so he's actually like, I'm hungry. I'm like, yeah, them hunger pains come through. Guys, we're on our way, so I guess.
Oh, this is what we can do. Because people have been asking for it. They've been hitting us up like, yo, when we gonna get the how you guys met video? So we can do it right now.
We met.
Now you better tell it right.
What?
Because you know I'm gonna get it.
Okay, he does this all the time.
You better tell it right.
We met at church, family.
That is correct.
We did. We met at church.
Starting off good. All right.
Yeah, we met at church. Anything else you want to elaborate on that?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, we met at church. Gosh, that was a long time ago. We met at church. I was a youth leader at the time, and I served our pastor. And Ricky was on the praise team.
Yeah.
And
I was a youth leader as well.
He was a youth leader as well.
But like, you weren't helping then. You didn't start helping until we were dating. You see?
I don't remember that.
She started off good and then crumbled.
I don't remember that, babe. You making this like, I mean, not that it's not jokeful or funny, but I keep laughing because, and you're making me forget. So that's how we met. We met at church.
Yes.
What
else happened?
What else happened? We met at church. I was one of the leads, or team leads, shall you say, for our singles ministry, along with two others. And we planned for our singles ministry, right? Right? We planned for our singles ministry to go out to eat to this restaurant called Hula Hands. So we went all out to eat at Hula Hands on this Sunday. And of course, with any, and I mean any church, people, you can vouch for this, any church that you go to and you have a singles ministry, it's always a bunch of females. And to be clear, singles ministry is not a hookup ministry, not at all.
It's not.
Okay? Let's be clear on that. It is not the hookup ministry. But with that being said, we went to Hula Hands.
The Lord moves.
Sometimes the Lord moves. But we went to, oh, it got dark. Sorry, guys. Here we go. So the singles ministry, and we went to eat at Hula Hands. And my dear brother, whom I love, was one of the leaders of the singles ministry, along with myself and one other. We were going around the table, and we were saying like what we were thankful for and things of that nature, right? Pastor Dan is very, I guess you could say sentimental or very thoughtful. He's always been like this as far as I have known him. And he literally brought a card pretty much for everybody that he knew. And I read the card that he had given me. When I read the card, I felt the love and the heart and the passion that he had in that card for me as his friend, and everything. Like that card, it fitted me, right? So he's so great at that. He picked out a card that fitted every person that was there, right? And so me jokingly, if I'm not mistaken, right, me jokingly, I was like, Ricky, I said, where's your card for me? And or something like that, right? Or where's your card at? And you said, and he said, actually, I have your card, I left it at home.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's not what I said.
What did you say?
I said I had a card for you, but something ended up happening to it. Like I had like set it down and I was doing some stuff and
you forgot it.
I came back to it and it was gone. Don't know what happened.
God.
Don't know what happened to it. But it was just gone. So now you can pick it up from there and let's see if you get it right.
And so I don't know specifically what you said.
So
I just know
said,
you said.
So this is what I said. So in lieu of that, let me make it up to you and let me take you out to eat. She goes, well, you know I like to eat. And then that was it.
Yishkata.
So she never said.
I said, hey, you know I like to eat.
Never said anything after that.
Oh, the sun.
So I was very, very persistent.
Very persistent.
And After every
Sunday service,
I was giving her nicknames. And
I mean, it didn't matter. It was based on the color that I had on.
Not entirely
Hold
true.
on.
That's not entirely true.
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
One Sunday, he was being funny, like a lemon lime Sprite. He called me Peach. So I had on like a peachy color. He called me Peaches. And lo and behold, his family kind of knew me as Peaches. Is that what you kind of said around us, your cousins?
That was later. That was later down the line.
Peaches, 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 Peaches. I had to say that because of
we don't own
Mario
that,
Brothers.
So
we don't own that part that I just said. But, so, after that,
so after all the nicknames and everything,
every Sunday after that,
I ended up having a family reunion.
Yes.
That particular year, and we typically have church service as a family at different locations, and I missed our service, and I told Steph the following Sunday. She came up to me. She goes, "Hey, I missed you last week picking on me." She had this like look on her face, and he goes, "But you know, whatever." And in my head, I'm like, "Oh, I got you. It's a wrap." That's one. All right. So, 2. We had a church picnic that was coming up. She was over the
event planning for
the church. And she was getting all the condiments together and things of that nature, and everyone had to report to her. So
I made specific assignments to specific people, and I was expecting them to bring their specific thing.
So I was working at a particular
job.
Plant, a job, and I ended up having my first episode of kidney stones.
Yes.
Now, I was supposed to bring like the ketchup, the mustard,
all the condiments that are needed.
You know, things like that. And I had her number. I had her number because of it. And I said, "Hey, I'm not going to be able to make it to the picnic. I had my first episode of kidney stones. But my sister will be taking the condiments and giving it to you. That way, you know, you guys still have it."
Yes.
She says, and I quote, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'll make sure I make a plate for you." That's what she said.
Yeah, you're the sick and shut in.
The sick and shut in. Wow.
You're the sick and shut in. So I shall provide food for you.
So that's what she said, right?
It's ministry. So at church, after church, every Sunday, Ricky used to ask me, "Hey, you want to go out to eat?" Things of that nature, and I'd be like, "No, I got a sorority meeting. I got this. Forgive me, Father." And well, the Lord already asked for forgiveness, but I would be lying, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I was lying. I was not trying to date. I was not trying to. I just wasn't trying to. I was just trying to chill, and I just wanted to. I was going for broke for God, basically.
She gave me the runaround for a whole year.
Yeah.
With this one date. Finally, I was
kept on asking for like a year, and I was like, no, I ain't gonna be able
I was
to
like
do
this.
it.
Finally, I said, you know what? Hey, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to Papa Do's. We're gonna do this time.
And you said select a date.
Select a date. And
I did, and I made sure it was a date that my friend Barbara got married, so I would only be with him for 2 hours.
2 hours.
And go straight to the wedding, which I had no +1, so he could not come. And so that's what we did. And he asked me where I wanted to go, and one of my favorite restaurants still is, but at the time it was definitely Papa Do's. So we went to Papa Do's, and I love Papa Do's.
And how were you during the date?
How you explain? You said, did you feel that I was nervous?
You were nervous the entire time.
He said that I was nervous.
She had her head down the entire time of the date. She laughed and things of that nature, but like she had her head down the entire time. I'm like, yo, are you having a good time? Like, you okay? You know,
I was low-key shy at that time.
Mind you, 7 years.
Can you believe that,
single.
guys?
You weren't shy.
I feel that I am. I was at that time.
Oh, okay.
For dating, like that was, I had not dated in 7 years.
Yeah,
7 years dating, celibacy, and all of that. Like, nope. I'm good by myself.
She had scallops. She had 3 scallops.
and asparagus.
And that's what she ate because she was so nervous. I'm sitting over here with, like,
and I had a salad, right?
Salmon. Yeah, salmon. And
he had a full meal,
rice
and it was looking
like
good,
that.
guys. And I wanted to eat that so bad. I wanted to eat it, but the way my nerves was set up, I did not want to throw up. That's what I told him afterwards.
Scary cheese.
Years later, I mean, not years later, but as we, dated or whatever, I said, on our first date, I literally want to throw up.
Scary.
My nerves was just all over the place.
Just scary.
And so and then on top of that, after, he was like, you want some dessert? I was like, no, thank you, but I really had a good time. I mean, we had good conversation. Ricky was a very good conversationalist. He really, talking with him at that time, having a conversation over dinner, I wouldn't have known that he was,
she wouldn't have expected that
9 years younger
from
than me. So
we
really hit it off very well at that date. And then he walked me to my car, and as I was walking to the car, a gust of wind came like a mighty Russian wind, and blew up my dress.
We want to talk about it. You already nervous.
I had to bend my legs in, pull my dress down as if I was Betty Boop. Imagine Betty Boop, that little picture. Yes. I said, this did not happen at the end like this. This is not how it was supposed to happen.
Now, I did not see anything. I didn't look.
Well, I had on some little high pants underneath, like little biker shorts anyway, so.
And she said, no! I said, nope, you all right, you good. I didn't see
I was so embarrassed.
You're okay.
Went to the wedding, and then came back home. He texted me at the wedding, how you doing? Did you make it safe? I was like, yes. And that was that.
Myself.
And so I told him I enjoyed myself.
Somewhere down the line, with all the nicknames still given her and everything, Peaches stuck. So after a while, I just kept calling her Peaches, all this stuff, right? And we were just texting on the phone, and then finally phone calls. And this particular year, it was what,
2012 and 2013, because we got engaged in 2014.
Yeah, 2012, she had to go to New Orleans for a sorority conference.
Yes, I was the graduate advisor of our undergraduate chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, and they had a undergrad roundup in New Orleans this year. And so we were traveling by bus, which takes about 8.5 to 9 hours, and we stayed on the phone all that time.
She stayed on the phone.
Falling asleep.
Nah, let's get it right. She stayed on the phone with me from San Antonio, Texas to New Orleans, Louisiana. Now,
falling asleep on and off.
The job that I was at this particular time, I was working the night shift. So I'm texting her during my shift. I did like a 10-hour shift.
Probably.
And I get home, I'm texting her. Or then she calls. She's talking to me on the phone. And then, when they have their, what do you want to call it?
When we have our events,
instead of going to the event, she's staying in the hotel room talking to me on the phone.
Well, I didn't have to be, let's be clear, I didn't have to necessarily be at those particular events that they were going, because they were undergrads and I was a graduate. Yeah,
that's what we're gonna do?
Yeah, I didn't have to go there.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have to go.
You didn't have to go?
No.
Okay, but they were like, come on, Stephanie, come on. Like,
no, they weren't.
And she's like, nah, y'all go ahead, I'm on the phone. And they're like, oh, yeah. Because I remember hearing
me and the other graduate advisors stayed in the room.
So, as we're talking, she goes, hey, when I get back, we need to have a talk. I was like, well, we on the phone right now. What's up? She's like, no, I want to talk in person.
Face to face. Ladies, talk face to face. On the phone, yeah.
So I was like,
you need to see facial expressions, emotions, and things of that nature.
I was like, oh, I already got you again. Like, I got you. It's a wrap. You talking to me from San Antonio, Texas, all the way to New Orleans. I got you. It's a wrap. So she gets back, We meet up, sit in the car, have a conversation, you know, hey, how was the trip? Things of that nature. All right, cool, yeah. And now I want you to pick it up, see if you get it right. Go ahead. You tell the story now.
And then we met when I got in town. I remember I had an AKA shirt on, I think, and some sweats and some flip-flops. And I pulled up in my Mitsubishi Galant. I love that car. But anyway, I had pulled up and he was there and we were talking. And I was like, yeah, basically I said in a nutshell, we're gonna have to stop this conversation.
No, don't give me no nutshell stuff.
No, basically in a nutshell, we're gonna have to stop this conversation because I don't like the way I feel. Because I was feeling a little heart flutters. You know how that is, ladies. Like you feel like I'm about to catch feelings. Nah, didn't want it. I wanted to be single. I had been single for 7 years, and I wanted to keep it that way. And not that I was scared to date. It was different for me. I mean, I literally had no game at this point. So therefore, I was like, this feels, I don't like, And then in my mind, I was thinking, well, you can't be single for life, huh? So you're gonna have to eventually date somebody. So it was really weird for me. And I was like, yeah, I'm not about to do this.
He said, I enjoyed our conversations, but I don't want to lead you on. Things like, you know, whatever. I said, okay.
Because remember, guys, he's younger than me.
I'm younger. I said, okay, I understand that. I said, well,
if you guys don't know.
Yes. She's 9 years older.
I'm 9 years older than him.
She's 9 years older. So I told her, I said, okay, I understand that. I said, now, with that being said, I do have feelings for you. Now, with me saying that, is it going to end there, or are we going to progress and move forward with that? And she took too long to answer. She looked at me, she put her head down,
I had to pause,
and it was silent for a good minute and a half.
See, that's why you...
And I was like, I got it. It's a wrap. And she goes, no, it's just going to stay there. I'm like, all right, that's cool. No problem at all. Whatever. It's all good. All good. And
I think I said we could still be friends and talk on the phone.
We can still be friends and talk on the phone.
And text or whatever.
Right.
And so we did that, and then we ended up dating.
Yes.
After an event that we had with the youth.
No. It was a night to honor.
Oh, it was a night to honor.
Now,
yes, it was at Kitty Hawk.
At this point,
middle school.
We've been talking, and you know,
we have been talking for a while, but we kept it under wraps. First, I wanted to make sure, because I was older, I'm good, but I wanted to make sure that Ricky was solid in understanding and the expectation of what I know I brought as a woman to the table, to see if he can handle it, because I'm so business minded and business savvy that I don't want to lead in my relationship or my marriage. I need my husband or somebody that I'm dating to show me that they can lead. And so one thing that the expectation of me, I was chilling, I didn't even say anything. It just happened organically that we didn't really say anything. We kind of dated in silence, if you will, and we just wanted to make sure we're solid. We were both leaders, if you will, at a church, and you just want to make sure you just don't want to just throw yourself out there and be dating like 50 million people. That's not cute at all.
We had the end game in mind.
And I had never dated anybody in church myself. I've never dated anybody from my church, so that was real different for me.
So we went out to eat after this event, and
went out to eat, and we got
caught.
I don't want to say caught, we just went out to eat.
It was a surprise to them.
It was.
Our brother and
sister
Mike and Gigi.
Dr. Gigi.
They caught us, and their face was like, oh my God.
They were like,
yo.
And it's funny because as we talk to Kwame now, and we talk about it, you know, we're friends and hang out and things of that nature, he was like, I knew Ricky was going to pay for my meal.
I paid for their meal.
Ricky paid for their meal.
He said, hush money.
I knew. Ricky gave them hush money, yo.
Hush money. I was like,
Ricky gave them hush money. He was like, I'm gonna pay for their meal, and they better keep their mouths closed.
And that night we made it official. We were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, I believe that was in October.
Yes,
October the 22nd. 26.
Yeah, 26.
October 26, 2012.
That was 2012.
2012, yeah. Because we dated October. We dated all of October 2012. We dated all of October 2013. And then, on top of that, guys, so October 26th, we made it official.
Yep.
So the plan was, we definitely wanted to talk to our covering. Sorry, guys, that card came out weird. We definitely wanted to talk to our covering, our leaders, and let them know that we were dating and courting for marriage. And so Ricky had set an appointment up with our pastor, our apostle, his administrative assistant, and set up a meeting. And I don't know, when you called her, what did you say? Hey, I just want to meet with apostle,
yeah,
or pastor.
Yeah, I just needed to speak with him.
Pastor. Okay, she just said he just said he needs to speak with pastor. Oh,
and
I'm sorry, guys. I think because we're in the area, I hope. Are we going to my favorite place? One of my favorite places that I think, Aldino's.
No, we're not going to.
Oh, because I really like that place. So if we're going, I'm loving it already.
No,
and I already know what I want to eat.
We're not going to Aldino's.
And so he set it up with our pastor to meet with him. And this particular day, I was with
Nisha. Y'all know Nisha.
Yeah, y'all know Nisha. So I was with Nisha. She's family. For some reason, I said, hey Nisha, what you doing? And I don't know if I got off early from work, because it was December 31st. It was going to be our New Year's Eve service. And I was like, I need a blouse for church. Come with me to the mall. Well, I went to a mall that I really don't go to because it's low-key, I was gonna say desolate, but it's not really desolate. But I just really don't go to the mall. But they have a specific store that I want to go there, which was JCPenney's. So guys, this is the day that Ricky is actually going to talk to our pastor and let him know, hey, I'm dating Stephanie, whatever he's gonna say to him, right? As I am walking in JCPenney, and our pastor probably does not remember this because it was a long time ago, 11 years ago. We're walking in JCPenney's. Our apostle, our pastor, has headphones in his ear.
Nisha was like, hey, this is the time that
we're looking, we're looking at shirts or whatever. And I don't know if I told Nisha or she did, but however, we was like, hey, it's 3 o'clock and I know Ricky finna have a meeting at 3, right? At 3:15. As soon as I said that, our pastor walks. He's just walking the mall, not shopping or anything, just walking the mall, and he walks through JCPenney's. How freaking odd is that? My stomach dropped to my ankles. I said, Nisha, please don't tell me that it's Pastor Kev. And she looked, she said, wow, that is crazy. I said, what is happening?
But as that's
I made it so, and we saw each other.
He's talking to me, and
he's talking to Ricky. Ricky's telling him who he's blah blah blah. And I think he said Greenwood?
Yeah.
Pink and Greenwood? Because that's what he kind of called me or something like that, like shocked, like Stephanie Greenwood, you never know how you.
But he's saying that he's looking up and Stephanie is walking
looking up and I'm like, hey Pastor Kevin. He's like in shock because he like on the phone with Ricky talking about me, and I'm seeing him in the flesh. It's just, it was just surreal. He was like, hey Steph, like nobody knew what to say to each other. It was just really odd, but I thought that was so funny at that time. That was so crazy, and man, my stomach, like I said, dropped to my ankles. And yeah, I really don't know where we're going. Silo?
Nope.
Oh, and so I'm trying to guess all the places, guys. And so after that, babe, we, started dating, things of that nature, and we hit it off really well, and we will, continue on with telling y'all our story. That's a little bit. We'll say that's like part 1, and then, that's kind of pretty much how we met at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
At the beginning. All right, guys. So it looks like we have arrived.
Yeah.
We've been here before,
I passed the spot, the entrance spot. So we're gonna come up this way. And here we are.
Here?
No.
Oh gosh.
Right here.
Oh, this sun is
beaming, isn't it?
Yes.
I took my wife to Blue Prime Steakhouse. Blue Prime Steakhouse.
Okay.
That's where we eat.
Okay, we're about to the lay-in, huh?
Want we valet? You want to valet?
Yes.
Valet.
Absolutely.
Now we still got some time.
Oh, okay.
Because our thing is our reservation is at 7:30.
Okay. Okay, guys, we got some time, so we will chat it up back with you in a little bit.